Kyle D, better known as Ridemyavatar, and today is Friday, and that means it's Market Watch. We have a lot of cards to go over. We have some crazy spikings happening left and right, and it's time to go into it. Let's start the party off with Next Adventure boosters. So Susanamon has taken the lead and dethroned Lucimon Chaos Mode from its expensive alternate art pricing, which is no surprise there. Susanamon was about to get the most love anyway, because Lucimon Chaos Mode is a 2 of even in the Mastamon deck. So you're only going to need 2. This card is going to be beneficial in all hybrid decks, and even if they make more hybrids, he's going to be even better going forwards. The Dorumon alternate art is crazy expensive now. This card is $41, boys and girls. That is crazy. This proves one thing and one thing only, I gotta say, is that everybody that loves Alphamon is definitely hyping this card up, and it's really showing. But now you look at it, I'm gonna say this now, a lot of people have now listed all their product, meaning that the market's kind of stabilized for now, and it might go down eventually if you guys hold out a bit. Yes, I know max rarity is really pretty and stuff like that, and we have our Digifest this weekend's coming up next weekend and the following weekend, so you got to keep that in mind. But we have alternate art Emperor Greymon for $43, Susanamon about $40. He was 25. Being $40 is kind of acceptable. I think this is where he's going to hold for a while, maybe go down to 35 is his lowest, and just hover around there for a while. Dorugormon is alternate is about $30, which is not bad. Lucimon Chaos Mode is about 26. Magna Garurumon alternate is about 25. I'm surprised this hasn't gone down a little bit more, but you know, he is played at 2 in that deck as well. Cherubimon alternate is about $20, and Lotmon's about 17. Got Shirabi 18s. Got Flamemon about 21s. Dark Knightmon's about 11. Be cautious about that card. Betamon is holding at that $15 mark hard. This is probably one of the more expensive green cards that you'll find in the alternate art department. Kazuchimon's about $9, and then we just keep ticking down and down. So that's just what you're going to expect from this. Even Emperor Greymon's about $5. Magna is about $4. Dorugomon is about $3.50, which is surprising when he was like $1 on release. And then we kind of just get 2 cents and we don't care about that. So let's go over to the Europe side to give them some love. So it looks like their Susanamons and Dorumons are about the same price as ours in that expense category, about 53. You got 33 over here. I think that's a little bit better than ours. So if you're planning on picking up alternate arts, it might be best to find one of these sellers that have them at a full bundle and then buy it all and then get it shipped here for the extra few bucks, and it'll just save you a few, like probably like $5 to get here from each copy compared to its other predecessor. Susanamon is about 33 here, 25. Cherubimon's about 21. I think we are in the same ballpark, which I can respect that. Same ballpark, a little bit cheaper here, which is cool. That means that if you can get them for cheaper and just wait. Their Dark Knightmon's a little more expensive. Flamemon's a little bit even. The Weregarumon's, I think, is a little more pricier than ours. And that's just being generous to say that. Yeah, it's a lot more pricier. And they just keep ticking down. Betamon's over there is about $10. That's not bad. Metal Greymon's about 10. The Goemon, Zoe's Box Hopper, looking not too bad on their department. So I think this is looking good. Their Magna Garurumon is about $3, not bad. Durgamon the same, and they have the Seraphimon promo in here for $3. That's not bad. But nothing too terribly out of place here. Nothing expensive breaking bank accounts. So keep that in mind. Let's go over some of the event pack 1 stuff. They are slightly going down in price as more and more keep circulating in, and with the Digifest coming up front, and you can get more of these, keep that in mind. You will be seeing more of this flood the market, and with that, you're going to see these start sloping down. They're not going to hold their prices for that much longer, and especially since a lot of these are, to be honest with you, not played much. The only cards that are really just guaranteed to always see play is the Sealdramon and the Commandramon. To be honest with you, everybody else is kind of thrown to up in the air status of, I might use this, I might not. So that's just how that's going to be. Let's take it over to their side. Same things happening, nothing too crazy. $16 here, $10 there, which is pretty decent there if you're looking for a cheap version. Metal Garurumon about 36, which is a little overpriced, but yeah, about their stuff is nothing too crazy here. Now let's go into event pack 2s. So they're kind of overly priced right now, but that's because of the minimalistic product they have of this. Give it a couple of rotations and we should see these about half their prices. I don't think Starmon can hold this $68 price. Hercules is not going to hold this. It might drop to Gogamon. This thing's price range to $15. I can definitely see it. Birdmon probably will drop too, just because he's not played as much. And I know there are a lot more cards. Let me get over to the event pack 2s. War Greymon, Agumon's about $40. Oof. But and then Greymon's about 64. Argomon's about 46. Crazy expensive. And then you got like Gold Stamp, $500. $500. Oh man, just gotta love the market. And then let's take a look. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing here. They got really very little stock. Cocytus Breath stuff, $12. Nothing too crazy here. I don't think it's gonna hold. I don't think Europe has much on their department, which is understandable because I think they got it the moment they walked in instead of having this mailed in. So I think they were all in-person events. I could be wrong. They might have had it online. Analog Youth, alternate arts. Wow, this card had skyrocketed. I think I talked about it last week when he was about like $60 or something like that. He had a massive buyout or something, but we came back to just check it out. And he's holding around the $70 range. I'm not surprised. He's a very useful card. And for those people that like max rarity in their decks, he is a very hot collectible. And you got like 78, 83s. Yeah, he's an expensive little bugger. Let's talk about Senzorimon. Senzorimon is starting to slowly come back down. He's just one of those cards that are just always going to be expensive. Though he's not always needed. He's needed in the first 2 iterations of Alphamon, but he slowly phases out afterwards. So there's no real point in worrying about what you need from him. So just keep that in mind, that he's just an expensive little guy that just does not care. And then Senzorimon promo, you got 36 with 4 copies left on market. Not bad. Then you have Upamon Anniversary Box Topper. This card has skyrocketed quite a bit. Coming back down, I'm gonna wait till probably he's about $20 to pick him up, but that would be just me, just my recommendations. But he is seen play in Blue Hybrid. Seeing play in Blue Hybrid again, $30 here. He's just a little expensive little guy. Now Taikamiya. Taikamiya just exploded out of left field again. This card, remember when he was like $20? He dropped like a rock, and now he's back up in that $25 range like it means nothing to you. So just keep that in mind. Taikamiya very much climbed back up, especially since he's quite useful when you're building giant stacks in the raising area. And Taikamiya over in the Europe side is just holding out on that $21, and then he's just a $40 card there. Just congratulations, card trader. Rise Greymon alternate art, $17. We got not bad. We got a plenty of listings, but once these get bought out, he's probably in the $20 range for a good while. Yeah, he's just a 20 range. He's a $20 card, close to 21. Rise Greymon, $23 on their side. Very much a small gap before he's like a $30 card. So just keep that in mind. Metal Greymon alternate art. This card, as I was mentioning earlier, is just a ticking time bomb. This card is great for BTA Black War Greymon, and you're going to need him. And I like that suggestions wise, people are buying him up, and it's showing so. I think that's a smart move, just holding on to him and then move him when the card is right. And then just get your money's worth. $21 on the Europe side as well. So he's just quite a little expensive. Terriermon Anniversary. This card has just been slowly climbing. And he's now in the... He's just a couple cards away from being bought out. And he's going to be a $30 popper. So just keep that in mind. He's going to be very expensive. Terriermon is about 36 over here. And there's only 3 copies left. Now we have Bella Star. Bella Star is quite interesting because this girl was one expensive card. Now look at her. Oh, how the mighty has fallen. $16 is her sitting price. So that's not bad, but I'm going to be quite honest with you. If you have these, don't sell them now. I'm going to be quite honest. You hold on to the Bella Star until her X antibody version comes out. Then wait for the spike, because I'm telling you this now, if you sell her now, you're going to regret it because she will spike again. And I could see her easily shooting back up to $30 to almost $40 quite easily if they show a really good X antibody version of her that Digivolves on top and then does what she does but better, or even just kill tamers just to help out. But you're going to be also walking into a new format once BT9 comes out, or even the format that comes in. We're in an OTK style format where might be better off playing Bella Star, but we'll find out. Beelza Star. So 50, excuse me. Nope. We ain't talking about the alternate art. I wanted this one. So $21 over here. We're on the cusp. Well, about once people start realizing not buying. So just keep that in mind. Dark Knightmon alternate art. Well, since X Antibody got announced, you might want to pick up Dark Knightmons. The only reason why I'm suggesting this is because you're going to be running into these interesting X Antibody evolutions. Now, if you can Digivolve on top of him, and then he's going to have his other form, the other ultimate form, the one that the inheritables effect as his mega, going to be in this game. So since BT10 is all about the Digimon fusion and he has an X antibody coming in, just keep that in mind. So $14 over in the Japanese side. That's not bad. Guillemon is just getting bought out left and right. And he's like almost gone. 6 copies for $14. I ain't paying that. I get that red green hybrid is a very interesting deck. It just has a lack in consistency. It's got the power behind it, but it lacks in the consistency department. But if you want, you can probably buy on the U side and wait a little bit if you don't mind that. Shoutmon DX, because I want to let you know, be cautious because depending on what Shoutmon support gets, this card could see a high-end spike. Especially if they give a level 7. And that counts in all the inheritables and stuff like that. Do something very interesting. Just keep that in mind. We might see some very interesting stuff coming forwards with this. So just keep that in mind. Keep him on your radar. When Shoutmon stuff gets revealed, you might want to get your hands on this. Shoutmon in the EU side, about $10. That's not bad. But we got Rankawagamon. This card has been seeing a steady increased climb, and he's about $8. And that's because of the Grandest Kawagamon. This card is great, especially if you didn't move your Grand Kawagamon. This card, it will climb up. It has only 1 printing right now, and I think it does get a higher rarity bump, and I could be wrong, but I think it gets a higher rarity bump. But right now, this is the only version you can get, and he's just been slowly climbing up. Just keep that in mind. Some cards just spike and explode like this. But if you want, buy out the European side. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Get a big stock. This dude here, 23, if you can ship him here, you're going to be quite good. And that'll hold you over, and then you just flip it on our side. That's always an option. Now let's talk about Great Legends pre-release. We always go over the pre-release near the end because it's just beneficial for all. Let's see. Nothing too crazy on the Great Legends. They're finally Kendo Garurumon is the only card that's really holding value. Bushy Agu's about $4.24 because they got a better art. Commandermon's holding out, but I just don't see much here. Ziomon is about $5. I think it doesn't have an alternate art. So Shine Greymon, Lotusmon, Senzoris, Hell's Gate, Mancho. Nothing too crazy on Great Legends. Great Legends is just a very, very low end for pre-release stuff. Black War Greymon is about $7.68. Sakuyamon's about $13. Infermon's on market. Ooh. Might have to buy that out. I've been waiting for the Infermons to hit for a good, reasonable price, and they're finally holding out on the $2. Crispi Eldramon, Shoutmon, Omni Shoutmon's about $10. That's not bad. Just seeing if we have anything else we should look out for. Shoutmon's about $4, though he's getting an upgrade. Z Greymon's about $3. Just keep an eye out on the pre-release stamp stuff, because if it can work with these, they are going to skyrocket. All Delete is about $2. I mean, nothing too crazy on this side. So we'll leave it at that. Double Diamond, let's take a look here. We got $13 for Fly Bullet. Savior Hawkmon's about $18. Flamemon are expensive, and then Howling Memory Boost is following afterwards. Izzy Joe is about $9. Matt Ishida is about $6.99. Wyvern's Breath, $11. Holden. Got Manoa's back down to $3.87. Thankfully. I mean, her over buyout was crazy. Sometimes you just wonder what people are thinking. But let's see, nothing too crazy here. Let's go into what is known as crazy what is going on next adventure pre-release. Jet Sylphie, $40. Burning Greymon, $30. Dur Greymon, $41. This card got bought out at $50 and was holding a 500 sticker price for like a day. Ooh, Zarafamon, $30. Doraemon, about $34.47. Beetlemon, $21. Beowulfmon, $18. Aldermon, $20. Rhino Kabuterimon, $16. Ancient Beetlemon, $13. Rahimon, $10. Nidhogg's, Kota, Call from Darkness, Kaiser Leo, Kaporimon Zoe, Sistermon Blanc Awaken, Pride Memory Boost. Don't sleep on this card here. I think this card can climb depending on what support comes out with the Dark Knightmon stuff. So just keep this in mind. This card should be on your radar. Seal Awaken 3, Avenge Kidmon $4, Dead or Alive 5. I'll call that. Electric Rush, very underrated card, but hey, it's gonna see play. But let's keep scrolling down. This card here, I think, is a ticking time bomb. Just give it time where Green Gacha might do something more surprising, and this card can spike. Skull Knightmon's definitely another card that you gotta wait. This card might spike real quick up. Just keep in mind, because of the fact is that while this Digimon has Knightmon or Bagramon in its name, gain security +1. So just keep that in mind. There is going to be a time where that's going to spike, but after that, everything else is just on the low end. So what did you guys think about this market watch? Anything I missed? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!